Hello, this is Lucretia with the Calm and Confident You podcast. Today I'm going to talk to you about how small things over time can help improve your mood even when, or especially when, you are in a funk. This is important for you to know because when you are down, it can seem hopeless that it will get better, and it might seem like there would need to be a miracle, which may also seem hopeless to you. But the key to improving mood is small moments of enjoyment experienced consistently. Let me explain by using my recent experience. Starting a couple of weeks ago, it became so busy at work that I couldn't even manage to make some phone calls that I needed to make for appointments or for medication refills, things like that. And when I came home at night, I was too tired to do anything useful. I didn't feel like thinking at all. And you might have noticed there hasn't been a podcast episode for a while. I couldn't get myself to think about any topic. Getting behind then made me feel guilty, which made me feel worse instead of motivated. But I found I could shift my attention to something less serious. I spent an entire weekend doing a woodworking project, and then some evenings doing the finishing work. But I didn't pay my bills or fix dinner. In fact, I ate cereal or cookies, and I didn't make it to the gym. I did get myself to go for a little walk when there was an improvement in the weather one day. So let me tell you what helped to bring me up out of my funk. Doing small things which gave me a little joy over several days finally helped me to feel better. First, I turned to my hobby to distract myself from my negative thoughts and feelings. As I said, I spent time on a woodworking project, which was a wall necklace hanger. It involved sanding, making a wood burn design, staining and varnishing, then adding 20 little hooks. And I made 2 of these, one for myself and one to sell on Etsy. So I took photos and edited them for my Etsy listing. Finally, during the Super Bowl, I managed to get my necklace hanger firmly attached to my wall, and I put my necklaces on it. The hanger and my necklaces look so pretty, and it is in a spot that I see as I get ready for work each morning. It's a little bit of joy I keep experiencing every day now. Second, I made some healthy food and froze some for my lunches over the next month. So I just told you that I kept having cereal for dinner. But on Super Bowl Sunday, I got up in the morning and made a dozen mini ham and egg casseroles with diced red pepper. I ate 2 that morning and froze the rest. They tasted so good, they were healthy, and I could look forward to more easy, healthy additions to my work lunches. That day I made it to the gym and felt I had treated my body to food that would support that healthy activity. I also managed to make turkey tacos for dinner. Third, the sun came out. The temperature was more mild and there was no wind. I spent that Saturday taking down my Christmas lights and finally putting away Christmas decorations. Mind you, this was the second weekend in February, way past Christmas. Maybe you can see how overwhelmed I had become. It felt good to be outside in the nicer weather going up and down a ladder for a while. As I put things away, I decided a few things could be donated. I consolidated, made more room, and made it easier to get to what I need on the shelves in my garage. I decided to take cardboard boxes to the dump and took the donations in, even though I didn't have a full load. I had decided a while back that I was just going to donate each time I had a few things so that it didn't pile up. So now I was feeling organized and efficient and relieved. And here's one more example. For Valentine's Day, I had planned to make a cheesecake the weekend before, so it would be ready for the holiday. You might now guess that I didn't get it done. So the night before Valentine's Day, I suddenly realized I hadn't bought any cards for anyone or even any candy to give to my son. because I thought I was going to have the cheesecake. It seems for me often that I am not in the right mental space when holidays come around. Not being prepared made me feel worse, and in addition, what would be the point of making a cheesecake now that it was too late? My son is 22, and he didn't, of course, think anything about Valentine's Day. But it happened that I had mentioned to him my plans to make the cheesecake. The evening after Valentine's Day, as I was being a slug on the sofa, he asked, "When were you going to make that cheesecake?" I mumbled something about, maybe tomorrow. But after a little nap, I decided I could do it that evening. I hadn't planned on it, so I needed to wait and soften the cream cheese and let the eggs come to room temperature. Finally, the cheesecake came out of the oven at about 10 p.m. It was beautiful and smooth with no disfiguring crack in the top. And there it was, a little bit of joy to help lift my mood. It needed to chill overnight, so that extended the positive expectation into the next day. I think I've snapped out of my funk by now. The key to feeling better is finding little joyful or pleasant things that can be a part of your ongoing daily experience. And the key to that is getting in the habit of noticing them. So my examples were the craft project that hangs on my wall and is pretty, the healthy egg casseroles that are available for future lunches to come, putting things away and getting organized, which makes movement in the garage and access to things easier going forward, and the dessert which I can share with my son over several days that is pleasing to both of us. This week going forward, try to direct your attention to something you can do which will contribute small, joyful experiences to your daily routine. Happiness isn't found or kept after some big event. It is found in the day-to-day. If you haven't already, subscribe to this podcast, Calm and Confident You, on your favorite streaming service, and check out my website at www.ldonreed.com, and that is LDONREED.com, for more information about my services and offerings. And until next time, be well.